Dude. I kind of like the sound of that. Supernova difficulty. I know they say recommended for your first play session, but I'm like, Supernova mode is the hardest difficulty, can only be selected at the start of the game and is recommended for advanced players. The Supernova mode adds additional challenges to the game. If you reduce the difficulty below Supernova, you cannot re-enable it. Enemies have more health and deal more damage. You must eat, drink, and sleep to survive. Companions can die permanently. Crippled body and limb conditions can only be healed with bed rest. Weapons and armor work very poorly at zero durability. You can only fast travel to your ship. You can only sleep inside your ship. You can only manually save while inside your ship, and autosaves are limited. That sounds cool. I think I'm gonna do that just because it just sounds cool. I'm turning the text size up for you guys so you can read it easily, in case I forget to read it. Halcyon. Oh no, that was really quick. Didn't get to see that at all. Halcyon, why stay earthbound?
Earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Colony ship. Oh no. Hope to be left at edge of colony. Reach of Hope security guard unidentified ship. Phineas Vernon Wells, fugitive wanted by Halcyon Holdings Board for crimes against the colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Okay, that's cool. I wasn't expecting that. I probably need to close out. Yeah. So here we go. Okay. So here we are. We're at an attributes page. And this says points remaining 6. We have body, mind, and personality. Strength affects melee weapon damage and the amount you can carry. One-handed, two-handed block weapons, heavy weapons is spot inspiration, intimidate, 80 kilograms carrying capacity. Okay. Dexterity. It affects melee attack speed and ranged weapon reload speed. That's kind of useful. Ranged weapons reload speed. So intelligence affects critical hit bonus damage. Long guns, persuade, hack, medical science, determination. Perception affects headshot and weak spot damage bonuses. Affected skills: handguns, long guns, heavy gun weapons, dodge, lockpick, engineering. Bonus to extra headshot, weak spot damage. Headshot and weak spot damage bonuses. Headshot and weak spot damage bonuses. Headshot and weak spot. So critical hit bonus. Headshot and... Okay. So... Charm affects faction, reputation, and companion ability cooldowns. Affected skills: persuade, lie, intimidate, hack, science, inspiration. Huh. Temperament improves your natural health regeneration.
Slippery fingers. You'll need to be careful handling those chemicals. Nerve damage in your extremities.
Penalty. Weapon durability losses increase.
I hope you're ready to shoulder a burden, friend.
Dude, no way.
You're easily brainwashed. Glad I found you before the board did.
Words are hard, thinking no good, dumb dialogue options unlocked. That sounds really fun. Thinking no good. Dumb dialogue options unlocked. Why does that sound like it would be so fun to do that?
You might become the system's most dangerous sharpshooter.
Below average intelligence, but like super accurate.
With your sharp eyes, you could have been an Aetherwave detective. Finally, someone I can have a conversation with.
I'm so, like, not sure what to do. Charm.
It says you had a habit of snarling at people. You're a block of frozen meat, and I like you already.
You're a block of frozen meat.
It's as if you're psychologically incapable of feeling anxiety. You'd need a navigational computer to find your temper.
Dude, that's messed up. Oh my gosh, I can't decide. Like, do I pick the really awesome sounding low intelligence build? Or do I pick high intelligence, or like above at good, high?
You memorized how many digits of pi?
No way, no. Dude, Dom just sounds really good. I think I'm gonna do dumb dialogue options.
I just hope your
On
brain
those-
is quicker than your hands.
Your brain is quicker than your hands?
Oh dear, you spelled your name with a 5.
You spelled your name with a 5. I'm doing it. I'm committing to it. Because then I can come back and play it and get a different dialogue option. All right. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Come on, Phineas, pick one and leave.
I think this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna be dumb. Because it just sounds like fun. Oh, I have 2 points available to pick into something. Oh, wow. What do we do? Do we bolster this? Or maybe we do this? Okay, what am I supposed to do then? Points available too.
Ah, a blunt force trauma specialist. I might have a job for you.
With the 5. Okay, I see.
You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket. You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket. I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters. What I wouldn't pay to see you challenge the chairman to fisticuffs.
What?
If you wanted to steal from the rich, you've come to the right colony.
I feel like I want to do range, but I also want to do melee. definitely think dialogue is one.
A gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to Hephaestus.
Yes. Yes. Aptitude? No discernible aptitude. Colonist sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Halcyon.
The board's been replacing you with vending machines,
That's
you know?
+1 determination.
You were
So
a swim
beverage
jockey?
service
Waste of
technician.
good talent.
The Halcyon colony needs good people, but it will settle for ones who can mix a memorable drink. As a human cocktail shaker, you've made concoctions that could end wars or fuel skip drives. You're still trying to balance out the flavors of a truly signature old-fashioned, though. Drink duration effect +3. Oh god. The universe operates on laws, and laws require paperwork. Halcyon is no exception. It is something. If something isn't stamped, filed, unfiled, referenced, redacted, certified, indexed, and numbered, then it might as well not exist. Birth certificates included. +1 in block. Cashier. Okay, bureaucrat. Cashier. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live for the good chunk of a bit cartridge, getting inserted right side up, the redemption of loyalty points, and a promise of good day. Come back real soon. Bye-bye now. Are more than empty words. They're a promise and a standard you intend on carrying to the frontier. It's a cashier subgrade, non-supervisory. I could technically maybe qualify for this one.
I wonder how many volts you've taken to the brain.
Contrary. I wonder how many volts you've taken to the brain. Contrary to popular belief, cable management is an art form. Something about hiding electrical wiring behind panels to maximize airflow just makes you sigh with relief. Colonists don't need to worry about the bypasses and workarounds that keep the power flowing. That's your burden to shoulder. That's -3 shock damage. But we're gonna keep going and see what else we get.
At least you're not claustrophobic.
A elevator operations specialist. A proper lift goes up and down. Anyone who thinks otherwise isn't fit to wear the badge. Being a specialist means if something where you come from, a commitment to upward and downward mobility doesn't have a price tag. +1 engineering. Factory worker, conveyor operator. Safety and efficiency don't always go hand in hand, which is why so many of your coworkers at the factory were amputees. You survived the trenches of the assembly line long enough to know when a hydraulic press just wants to pancake some fingers. Thankfully, you managed to keep all of yours. Aptitude bonus, dodge +1. Farmer, a dirt farmer. You got into this business for the tubers, but you stayed for the plowing, planting, pruning, and plucking. It isn't honest work if you come home clean. Worms need dirt, and food needs worms. You're just doing your part for the worms. In-ray damage received. Food additive tester.
I hear Rizzo's was hiring candy testers.
Food additive testers. Sometimes delicious, or sometimes quality control means sampling a delicious Borscht smoothie, but most of the time it means swallowing toxins until you find one that stays down. You love a good surprise. Now that your stomach lining has the consistency of a broken-in saddle, it's easy to explore your culinary limits. That's kind of interesting. Janitor, sanitation class. You spend your evenings kneeling over ominous stains of a bottle of caustic solvent and absorbent rag. How the blood got there is irrelevant, above your pay grade and beneath your interest. You're an artist of erasure. When you're on the job, there's no trace to be found.
Not the circus time clowns, I hope.
Hospital team mascot. There isn't a problem in all the cosmos that Team Spirit and a big stick couldn't solve together. Your last major head injury in the field knocked some extra cheer into you, and you've been a rising star in Tossball's competitive mascot food chain ever since. It doesn't matter that no one knows your face under the mask. You share glory with the team. Medical technician, junior grade. Prior to leaving Earth, you earned the trust of the medical community's most esteemed junior surgeons who entrusted you with stuffing cotton balls into pill bottles. Experience on the job made you realize diagnosing illnesses doesn't take a formal education when a search terminal and a little imagination will do the trick. Safety inspector. In your line of work,
they train safety inspectors anymore.
In your line of work, the corporation's bottom line needs more protection than its personnel. Guardrails aren't free, thermal shielding needs replacing, and a hatch that seals reliably is a luxury. You're on the vanguard of ensuring that every possible expense is spared since corners don't cut themselves yet. You prefer to think of the workplace accidents as happy little coincidences. Jesus. Scientist assistant, level 0, class A. You've cleaned out enough test tubes to develop a keen instinct for what goes in them and why. Maybe you didn't get this in this business to mop up the leavings of failed experiments, but that's just part of the job. Even if you can't unsee what happens in the lab, you can at least learn from the mistakes and enjoy some colorful nightmares. A sous chef. The hierarchy of a modern kitchen is a ladder of many rungs. Your role as assistant to the second deputy's chief's aide is one of middling distinction, but you are honored to pour your heart into the ritual and emptying of grease pants and the back-breaking labor of gravity restoration. You're holding out for that advancement, poultry inspection, which is due in a year now. Okay, I like the electrician one.
Someone has to spool the wires, I suppose.
But I don't see anything else that was like really kind of like... Okay, I'm cool with this. So... No, I don't want to be female. I'm male. Oh. Oh my God. Sarcasm is my name. Alright. And this is taking a long time. Spacer's choice is dying to meet you. Enter. This is, okay, yeah. Next. I really like this being like really dumb. But everything else is really good. Cool. Uh-oh. The alarms are blurry.
Day, my friend.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. I don't know why the cutscenes are glitching out. So he's fleeing.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Okay. So they see him taking place, and he is right though. They are the bad guys. That's pretty cool. Terra 2 orbiting a laboratory Halcyon system.
Status: structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Hit drive.
Shit.
So he's gonna wake me because there's problems. What am I gonna do?
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Hell yes. He just basically... That guy's awesome. Bad guy's too close to shoot.
Is this thing working?
Emerald
There you
Vale
are. Now,
region.
where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Cool.
You've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship.
Oh
Better
my
use it
god.
aboard, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay, so what, we're just gonna go this way then? Seems a little stuttery. That's nice though, look at that. It's beautiful. Like giant dandelions. Hear a lot of life. I'm gonna have to change that right now. Controls. C. No. Back. C. I think this is way better. Right. While sneaking, use tall grass, rocks, or other cover to hide from enemies. Use this to sneak past enemies. What is that? Is that... The heck is this? Like purple dinosaur. Oh dang. It's got some teeth on it.
You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
have low health. Use F. Emergency medicinal inhaler to heal. Each activation consumes 1 adrenaline. Okay, I saw that. That thing on F on the top left of the screen. It went from 11 to 10. He's a guard.
Hey, you. Come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Sit still, I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What happened to you?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What's this about marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Think I have the best chances to lie, right? And it's like, see the canisters by the entrance, marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get help. No way. Someone grounded their ship illegally? I'll hunt them down for you.
You'd better take my gun then. Careful, it's worth more to the company than I am. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Do you know anything about the Hope?
Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Can you tell me where I
You
am?
hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a Provisioners for a can of our famous salt tuna.
I'm off. Oh, cool. I can't aim down sights. I was just wanted to make sure I could. I'm taking a bunch of this guy's stuff too, I guess. All right, here it goes.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Passing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacking drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. Q tactical time dilation. Marauder Grommy. Some objects explode when you shoot them when enemies are nearby for an explosive surprise. Just don't You're hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open the locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill's high enough to break the security, you will see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. It's a weapon. It's a telescoping staff. The iconic Spacer's Choice telescoping staff can be modified in many ways for additional cost. Uh-oh. You found a new weapon. The weapon switch button allows you to rotate between weapons you have in the inventory screen. Weapon management. Dang. Let's continue.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty.
Oh, wow, I had to restart?
Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
How long can I sprint for? I don't see anything. Marauder thug. Yeah, don't worry about it. You didn't see nothing.
Easy now. You've been frozen frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
What was it? F to heal? Okay.
Hey, you.
Really
come
didn't
here.
take me
You've
long to
tried the
hear.
best now. Now try the rest. Spacers. Hope. Then just some. You'd bet. Here. All. Yes. Don't. Edge.
All right. Anything else I can loot from you very, very quickly?
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
I can't save right here. Okay. How do I holster this? I don't want to just... Is there a button? Controls? Edit key bindings. Holster is R.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
That's me. Uh-oh. So I heard. I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it. I helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
What? Persuade? Do... I guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Do Spacer's choice cards back down from a challenge? I bet you could get these marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is. Guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Okay. I'm so not really sure.
Company ammo.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Marauders, deserters, illegal landing. What is this colony coming to?
What am I doing? I'm just gonna go in here, right? You can fast travel to locations you have unlocked by opening your map and selecting your
Please be
destination.
informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Oh my god. Welcome aboard Apex Transport, Triangulum Colony, the unreliable.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
Did I break the law?
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
I don't appreciate being talked to that way. I'm not here to misappropriate any misappropriate. I'm not here to misappropriate anything.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Great, I'm getting shot into space twice in one day.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne
This
ship?
vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead.
I
I'm sorry.
understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need to be Captain Hawthorne. You can't fly. Okay, but I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead. So dumb. Nod and smile.
Excellent. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Tab. Skill improvements. Auntie Cleo. Management training. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill, melee, improves all the specialized skills in that group to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks and skills passive bonuses, but won't give or take away the skills unlocks. Work diligently, improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. Leveled up. Okay, keep leveling. So I just need to level up, Whoa. Everything gets a level. Unlock location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see different effects. It's to the chest proof different effects when using different weapons. Okay, by holding the attack melee. Oh my goodness, melee power attacks. By holding the attack button, you charge up an overhead power attack that inflicts significant extra damage. Doing this charge up during a standard attack will prepare you for a strong sweep attack that can hit multiple enemies in front of you and is hard to avoid. Company power is not to be wasted on personal project. Combat dialogue abilities. You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill when attacking the correct type of target. They are automatically debilitated.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
Okay. So...
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Constantly.
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Where else are you? You got it. This is kind of interesting. I'm on a spaceship right now.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
The workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon or armor item that you want to work on. Then choose what you want to do with it. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade it. Which one is broken? That one looks broken. Okay, you look like you really need to... I have insufficient weapon parts. I need one more weapon part. Toss ball spick would be 90. It was 73, right? Has a knockdown. Staggers. It knocks back. I'm very like lost right now. Very lost right now. Armor management. I can also manage my armor here, break them down, inspect them compared to other armor, tag them as junk or drop them. Hibernation suit. It's got 3 armor. Light, tech skills +5, suit design to be used in hibernation pods, standard guild for every colonist making a long journey to Halcyon. Marauder armor. Huh, this gear's seen some hard times in a sulfur pit somewhere. You can just smell it. Oh my god, no. I'm leaving this one on. Okay.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. If you possess a power regulator, please insert the part into the appropriate slot, which is this one.
Okay. Then what's up here?
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Okay. This is super cool. I like it. Sarcasm Hawthorne. Wait, do I have it now? Still no.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
I don't know how that's gonna work. Those are the cops. That's so cool. I love this. It's beautiful. The primal resident weapon bin part. When it's used to repair weapons, sweet. Okay, so I'm assuming they're going into the ship and they're gonna... Like, I don't think I want to go back to the cave. It just seems asinine, you know? I want to see what that is. Oh no, I hope it's not gonna continue. Where's it gonna go from? Okay, Perks, you've grown healthier in your time outside the stasis? Okay, the unreliable's power regulator has been damaged beyond repair and must be replaced. Ada suggests you seek help in the nearby settlement of Edgewater. Talk to whoever runs it down. Find Hawthorne's ship. Smelter, you took your meeting location a bit too literally. Guess that means his ship's now yours if you can find it. Alright. Can I save? Yeah. Because now everything is set up, right? Actually, not everything is set up, so...
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your... because you sure was. And if this shit... Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector. Edgewater's not... Now, if you'll excuse...
Ooh, let's take a look at that. Beautiful. What's all this? And then... Oh dear God. So, Trip Blade. It's way higher DPS, and this is 73. Oh, okay. What is that? Two-handed? It's one-handed. Old MacDonald had a triplet, E-I-E-I-O, and with the blade he killed a sprat, E-I-E-I-O. Okay, I have to do that, and that's mainly because my son is basically like, that's all he does is E-I-E-I-O. Love him to death.
Oh, hey, where'd you come from?
Uh-oh. Are these graves? Ugh. That's a lot of graves. Hello.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
My pod crashed in the hills back there.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I never got your name. I'm sarcasm.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Okay. Like a junior in humor, like a comedian?
I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk.
Seem pretty old to be a junior anything. Okay, that's kind of rude, right? I make a little money while I'm here. Or who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offer me
Edgewater
a
is a
job?
company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company.
Wow.
Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know? Yeah?
Gravedigger, whatever.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head.
How long have you
20,
been a
30, carry the
gravedigger?
one,
Sorry. An
all my
inhumer,
life?
junior
It's been real
gravedigger.
good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. Former people, yeah.
You use a lot of
Marauders been
people to
raiding our
marauders?
graves, you see? Hence the armed guards.
What are they after? Loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
What?
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Loyal company folk brave in the wild.
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Thirst. You're thirsty and need a drink. In supernova difficulty, you must drink every few hours to prevent dehydration. Consuming a non-alcoholic drink will clear your thirst and prevent dehydration for a few hours. Without drinking, your dehydration will get worse over time in 4 stages, reducing your dexterity, perception, and intelligence at each stage before eventually death. Plain and pure water has the fluid you need for smooth skin and anti-desiccation.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Got a
Yeah?
question for you. Have you heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing, far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? All right, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need to stop.
Man,
or there's gonna be
I gotta
trouble.
continue narrating it. Where's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I. Something I can do for you? Yeah? Grave digging's a fine profession. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
There was something else I wanted to ask you. You lose a lot of people to Marauders.
People, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
If you've got a Marauder problem, I can take care of it.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for Marauders by the finger.
Okay. Any idea where they're coming
Couldn't
from?
tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Their, like, speech is very controlled. Like, you're not allowed to say things. So, he's got graves to dig. That's pretty crazy. And they need to be paid for. What's all this? Corporate trooper.
He's working at the cannery.
I'm sure it does.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Oh, this is so freaking cool. What's all of that? It's like a ship traveling. Gotta go get some stuff from here. Transition. Oh, yeah, wait. It said I was thirsty, right? Consumables. So, how do I know? It's alcohol. Okay, so we just have some stuff here. What's this? Oh wow, it's all done. Okay. Okay, this is Edgewater. Corporate guard here. Spacer's Choice Cantina discovered. 50 experience points. Actually, don't I need water?
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Stop the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Well, that looks rough.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
This is the Cantina, right? Yeah, the Cantina. What did I say? Cantina.
You read the latest?
I don't know you.
Nice to meet you too. Everyone's so friendly and welcoming in this town.
We don't welcome trouble. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
And what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Coming right up.
Your merchant skill. Dehydrated water? How much do I have? I have 34.
Got my sights on you.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
You may have the wrong idea about me. No, I don't work for Spacer's Choice. I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one, and I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Oh, hey, Duncan McNara said you can move closer to enemies in settings like that by crouching tall grass. Under your level and stuff, there are little bars showing you thirst and hunger. Okay, so I'll have to look after this conversation. Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
None of what you're telling me is my problem.
It's our problem, not yours, but I'm asking for your help. If those workers don't come back, Edgewater is going to collapse. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Oh wow, he's pitting a fight. How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Okay. I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Companions. CMP New Manager Seminar. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. They provide combat support, they enhance your skills, they increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Some people may require completing another quest before they will assist you. You can check your quest log for dependencies. Pavarti can now join the party.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
So am I supposed to just go back down through here? Are you coming?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we... Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. Deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them, you were friends, or what?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. Alls I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if he can get out to her. Life's hard here. Especially for
can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. My bad. Sorry,
one
I
big
need to
Spacer's
work on
Choice
that.
family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of others, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
What we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Where would I find
The
him?
mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll
Thanks,
stop by.
mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
When life gives you lemons, consider it a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. Notice, Edgewater Saltuna canning facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and or supervisor. Be considerate towards other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow for 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See read if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. That's not good. You're scaring me. This companion ledger shows you everything about them. That's pretty cool. Okay. Got a pistol and a hammer. That's cool. Some moral guidance. Okay. Sleep deprivation. You're tired and need to sleep. Supernova, you must sleep at your ship every day to prevent exhaustion. Without sleep, your exhaustion will get worse over time at 4 stages, reducing your temperament, intelligence, and strength at each stage before eventually death. Oh my god.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
It's cool though. It looks cool. I like that. It's pretty cool stuff. A religious place. Let's see what this Vicar has to say.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Can Parvati get that treated by a Sawbones?
I see today we'll be conversing without metaphors. I'd guess her condition is incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
Could you maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
What do you think of Adelaide's group Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome? What kind of weirdness you all into around here? What kind of weirdness you all into around here?
What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest. I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it.
Why would a Vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Seems to me the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text.
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf.
You make a compelling argument.
Glad we see eye to eye.
I'll look for you.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Under my level. And I'm tired, right? Excuse me. Jeez. Oh, that's far. Uh-oh.
Clever.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean to click on that. You've gotten a modification. Install mods at a workbench to upgrade.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, this is where the cemetery guy is. Dear reader, it's from Inhumor's Association to Spacer's Choice Junior Humor Emerald Bale Division, a special offer. Dear reader, your subscription to the Inhumors Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now. We'll throw in a copy of our newest publication, Shelby's Gazette and Quarterly. Official advertisement text. Edgewater Cemetery is a property of the Spacer's Choice Company. Spacer's Choice Company. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own from the cradle to the grave. Grave site plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Okay. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury or comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. Evicted? I know I'm looking around wildly, but there's just so much stuff here.
Got it. Heads down. Here we go! We made it!
Is this like a camp over here for these guys? Nothing in here. Maybe in here? Yeah, light ammo.
Gonna find you! Oh! Pass that over!
Okay. Just gotta reacquire all this cool stuff from before, and now we're gonna go open that container.
Easy.
What do you have? Okay, now I need to see where would my ship be? Yeah, I could fast travel there because supposedly I need to sleep there.
Marauders, deserters, illegal landing. What is this colony coming to?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
But we need to try to sleep now, right? Is this gonna let me sleep? Okay. Yeah. Oh, now I'm hungry. I need to eat. I need to eat. Okay, so shouldn't I have like armor? All right, that's better. I don't know if I'm still hungry, but
Where are we headed? Inside voices. Here we go!
Is she dead? I guess we're gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna try to see how much further I can go.
Not a peep from me.
So you instantly died. And now I gotta do that stupid thing I did again. I'm gonna just sneak past it this time. I'm getting tired of that happening.
Where are we headed? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
I reckon nobody'd want to live in a gunked up universe.
I reckon we already do, we ain't got no choice in the matter. So maybe somebody ought to take a rag to it. Where are we headed?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Is that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
The minute she thought of having a kid, they put it down on her permanent record.
What? No, conception isn't... Has nobody ever taught you about this?
We'll talk later. Alright, that's cool.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Incoming! We made it!
Okay, well, I'm thinking I'm gonna start using that.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity...
You might become the system's most dangerous sharpshooter.
Just keep trying, you'll get it.
Decisions.
3.5 health regeneration per second. I guess I just do that.
A pugilist! How exciting! You could make a vicar doubt the law.
A vicar doubt the law?
If you wanted to steal from the rich, you've come to the right colony. You wrote that paper on breeding a cystipig with 30% more tumors. Chairman material, or at least captain. If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking. I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters. I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters. Ah, a blunt force trauma specialist. I might have a job for you.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do this.
At last, a kindred spirit.
That was weird.
You had a hand in everyone's pocket. Someone has to spool the wires, I suppose.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah!
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go. Now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you. You've tried the best now. Just... gibbering, fleshy... some hullhead... See those cans? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30%. Yes! Don't... Edge...
My ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know.
Couple of winks to catch your breath.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Jeez, they're dead.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Apex transport the unreliable.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment.
I'm not here to misappropriate
I
anything.
detect an elevated heart rate. Jetson.
I realize we're on the ground
You are
right.
still here. My deception.
I have been programmed to express disappointment. I need to get this ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead, I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Okay, but I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead.
I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
You don't understand. My name is Sarcasm.
I understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly.
Oh, well, that's good.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in the garage.
The probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah, Ada. Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
Thank
I
you.
like it.
I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Okay. Who's this?
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
The guards accidentally brutally shot themselves while on patrol. Yeah, the guards and the locals had a bit of an altercation.
Altercation, you say? Yeah, shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
I could use their gear. No sense in letting a good suit of armor go to waste.
No can do, friend.
That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see.
They're
You don't want
slaves.
to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Hang on, I want to ask you
Don't get
something.
paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
I'm gonna sneak up on these bandits. Successful attack. Just beautiful. Graves everywhere.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some
some people the wrong idea.
It's in poor taste. Dressing up ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself.
Never got your
Pleased
name.
to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your name's Silas. Fancy thread. Definitely not. If you've got business, look. Edgewater is renting. Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town. Quotas, 4 workers. He just. You'll find him in town. Yeah? But you... Every now and... Hang on. Work's been real... Former... Oh no. If those marauders swipe any more... Hang on. Works... Grave digging's a fine profession. You run into any trouble?
Well, that's all the time I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more of this. Outer Worlds. I'm Sarcasm, and I'll see you all in the next one.